Good morning, everyone in the Philippines. Good evening, everyone here in the States. I don't know if anyone's here yet, so until I see some comments, I'll just be waiting. But yes, in case there is anybody in the background, yes, I'm officially retired. Yesterday was my last day of work. As a friend of mine gave me a card, says now, welcome to the 7 day weekend. For me, I guess that's a permanent 7 day weekend. I have been looking forward to this day for many, many years. I never thought I would live to see it. I've been broke most of my life. My own fault. I don't blame anybody but me. And no, that didn't help. It helped this way. Uh, there you go. A little bit better. So anyway, like I said, I want to welcome everybody that's here. But I won't be. I don't know what to talk about until somebody shows up. So I do have 8 o'clock. I got 8:02 right now. I always start my streams at 8 o'clock. So we'll just sit here and wait. Usually there's people here, but there's not today. So I don't know what's going on. We'll stay here for a while. If nobody shows up, we'll shut her down and do her again next week, hopefully. I was going to go up and see my oldest brother-in-law, John, and my nephew, Tim. But my oldest brother-in-law, he's in the rehabilitation center. He broke his ankle. But his younger brother, his wife, and their oldest son was up there visiting. And so I decided not to go up and overwhelm him with visitors. I'm planning on trying to go up tomorrow. I'll see him tomorrow instead of today. Spread his visitors out that way. I'll get a hold of my nephew, see what's going on, make sure. Now, if his brother and sister-in-law stayed, I won't go up today. Being retired, I can go up during the week. It doesn't matter when I go up now. As a retired man, I can do whatever I want, any day of the week I want, except for banking because banks are closed till Sundays and holidays. I mean, so there are some limits to my being able to do whatever I want. But as far as visiting family and friends, it doesn't matter about for me. It does for them if they're still working. But my brother-in-law doesn't work, so I can go see him whenever. It's like when I go back home, both my sisters are retired, so it doesn't matter. My cousin George, who I get along with, of all my cousins, he's the one I get along with best. I do get along with all my cousins, but he's the one I spend most of my time with. He's retired. He's my age. He's been retired longer than I have been. So I'll go home and see him and his wife and whichever kids are around of his and grandkids. He's got grandkids as well. So I'll go visit that with them. Like I said, I'll only go home for about 10 days. I might be a little longer, might be a little less. It depends on how quick we get everything done here. Hey Jerry,
Hey,
thanks for coming up. But I don't know if anybody else is here but you and I.
that
No,
might be a little early. It's only 4 minutes after the hour.
yeah, but usually I have somebody's made a comment before I even start. So
I can't. I
uh,
can't comment on the.
no,
They
no,
put
I'm just
the.
saying. No, usually there's a comment before I even start the live stream.
Oh, I follow you.
And but there was none today, so everybody may have something going on. We don't know.
I
That's
guess we
all
should
right.
congratulate you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like I said, uh, a friend, one of my coworkers, he gave me a card, a congratulations card on retirement. It says, "Welcome to the 7 day weekend."
That's nice.
Yeah, like I said, it's a permanent 7 day weekend. You know,
Yeah.
uh, so I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I think at first it's just going to feel like I'm on vacation, you know? Because when you go on vacation, what do? You got a week or two or more. I've taken up to a month for off before. But if I know by the time I head for the Philippines, I think it's going to feel like retirement.
Yeah.
And that's 37 days right now. So it'll probably feel like retirement before then. Hey, Mike, thanks for coming, man. And Jerry, Mike says hi to you.
Hey, Mike.
And so,
Good evening.
So we just want to. It's just like I said. It's just first official day of retirement today. Because I did work yesterday, so I retired yesterday, but that was not a day of retirement. That was just a normal work day. So today's actually the first retirement day, and so yeah, it truly made me happy.
With that last hour of your shift yesterday.
It actually went a little quicker than I would have thought. That's true, Mike. I can sleep in now. And I will not set the alarm anymore unless I have something I have to do. And hey, Tim. Tim's saying hi, Jerry.
Hey, Tim. Good morning.
So, yeah, like I said, I don't set the day that'll really hit me that I not setting an alarm will be Monday night because I won't set it for Tuesday morning. Because on my days off, I don't set my alarm unless I have something I have to do. And that'll be the case from now on. Unless I have something to do, I won't be setting an alarm. Hey, Tina Marie, how you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna start the new chapter of my life. Jillian, how you doing, Jillian? Thank you for coming. Thank you for the congratulations. Like I said, I'm looking forward to starting the new chapter in my life. Now, it won't officially, as far as I'm concerned, the new chapter will officially start when I go to the Philippines. Because, like I said, right now it just feels like I'm going on vacation, and so we're going to enjoy it. Well, yeah, Mike. But see, the thing is with my job, what I've done over the years is I've worked all different kinds of shifts. I never worked the same shift all the time. If I worked the same shift and got up and had to be at work at 7 or 8 in the morning every day for years, I would wake up at 5 or 6, whatever time it was that I got up to go to work. And that would take a long time to break that habit. But I worked 6 to 2, I worked 7 to 3, 8 to 4, 2 to 10, 3 to 11, 4 to midnight, 10 at night to 6 in the morning, 11 at night to 7 in the morning, and midnight to 8. I've done all those shifts at different times for long periods of time. So, it just, I've never had a set time to get up outside of the military, and that had to be broken because of my other shifts. So, yeah, Tina, I'll gladly join you on the retirement journey. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm gonna. My new chapter has started, but this is the prelude to the chapter. It's just setting it up, and the new chapter is when I get to the Philippines. That'll be the true new chapter in my life. Like I said, right now it feels more like I'm on vacation. I know I'm not. I know up here I'm not on vacation, but it takes a while for it really, I think, for it to really hit me. And sorry, folks, but yeah, it's just, yeah, it's. Oh wow, there's Jerry.
I gotta take those in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set the camera here. I'm gonna set it down. Let me go turn them in. Take them inside.
All right. I'll still be here when you get back.
Right, yeah. I'm gonna bring the chicken a piece of watermelon as well.
Yeah, but yeah, Cheetah, like I said, a lot of people that were retired, I was jealous of. A lot of people that went to the Philippines, I was jealous of, and but I didn't blame them. I was just wishing I could do it. It wasn't that, oh, you bum, you're no good because you're doing it and I'm not. It's just, I shouldn't say jealous. I was envious. I think there's a little bit of a distinction there. And jealous might sound a little more derogatory, a little more negative, where envious, you kind of wish you were them, but, you're not. I was envious in the fact that they were retired. I was still working. I was envious of the fact that they were going to Japan, wherever, Japan, Philippines, somewhere else, because I've always loved to travel. That's something that was in my nature. I think that had a lot to do with my family. My father drove semis cross country, and I always enjoyed going with him when I got the chance. Well, I'll tell you the truth, Tina Marie. I don't have trouble sleeping in usually. I didn't get up today till after 8, and I did wake up to go to the bathroom a couple times. Now that happens, but I happen to be a diabetic. I won't say pre. I'll say I'm diabetic. So, and I'm older, so you after 5-6 hours, you have to get up and go to the bathroom, and sometimes it's worse than that. Sometimes I have to get up after just 3 or 4 hours. So I'll get up at least once during the night. Now, last night I got up twice. A lot of nights it's just once. I have to get up, go to the bathroom. I can go back to bed and go back to sleep. I woke up today probably a little after 7. Now I get up usually about 6 o'clock on a work day. I woke up around 7:30 and I didn't get out of bed till after 8. I laid in bed for anywhere from a half hour to 40 minutes. Just laid there, relaxed. Yeah, it felt good. I did lay down this afternoon. I didn't sleep, but I did lay down for about an hour or so. And usually I don't do that because I'm afraid I won't be able to get to sleep at night if I do it. But it's like, I'm retired. I don't care. If I don't get to sleep till really early in the morning or late tonight, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not going to care anymore because, and like I said, unless I have something I really have to do. So we'll be doing that from now on. There's a lot of times when I was at work, it was like if I was off, I'd take a nap because I felt tired, but I can't do it when I get home because it's so late. You won't be able to get to sleep at night, and then you're going to repeat that cycle all the time. That's fine with me now. If I decide I want to lay down, I'll lay down. It's just what it is, and I'm just checking something out, folks. Okay. So yeah, we're just doing what I wanted to do. I've done in the past, but I've done it because I was unemployed or I was on vacation. And like I said, I've been working off and on since my first real job was 15. And I'm 72 now, so I'll let you do the math. This summer would be when I was 15, so it's not quite. But about 57 years off and on, and sometimes I work 2 and 3 jobs. So it's time, and I got to go see family and friends, and before I go to the Philippines. Like I said, I got a brother-in-law with a broken ankle. I also have a sister with a broken ankle. Yeah, my oldest sister still living. Has got a broken ankle, so she's back in Terre Haute. My youngest sister, my younger sister, is also in Terre Haute. So both my both my sisters are in Terre Haute, and then my niece and great niece are in Terre Haute, and then all my cousins that I know are in Terre Haute, except for one down in Florida, and I won't be able to see her and her husband, but I'll see everybody else, and I'll see my brother-in-law and my one nephew go when I go back. Well, like I said, I'll probably go this week and see them, and then I will also visit them on my way back to Terre Haute, and on my way back from Terre Haute back to here, I'll stop and visit with them. So I'll see them a little bit. Well, I still can't live without a schedule yet. I got to get my place cleaned up. Got to get rid of all my furniture. Whether I sell it or I throw it away, I got to figure out what I'm doing with that. I've already been going through my clothes, the stuff I'm not taking with me. I've gotten rid of almost all of that. I got a couple things I still got to. I'm going to get cleaned up and then donate. Some pants that I'm not going to take with me and some socks. But all my shirts that I'm not taking with me, I've already donated them. Same thing with the all but one jacket that I'm not taking. Well, maybe two. I might not take this other one. But I kept one winter jacket. The rest I've gotten put it in the donation. But like I said, this time of year, you don't know if you're going to need a winter jacket or no jacket at all. It just, the weather can fluctuate that much and it can do it from day to day. Hey, Hannah, thanks for coming. Yeah, I'm already tired. Retired. I've always been tired. I'm now retired. And Jerry, Hannah saying hi.
Hannah Jane?
Yeah, Hannah Jane.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello, Hannah Jane.
And so, yeah, we're just, now the next thing I look forward to, well, is actually going back home to see the family. And then after that, the Philippines. But the biggest thing is the Philippines. I'm actually looking forward to. So yeah, it's the next big step, and I'm glad I've already got the plane tickets paid for, including the onward ticket. I got my 10 days worth of hotel rooms paid for, which will give me enough time, hopefully, to find a place that's more permanent. If not, then I'll have to book a few more days in a hotel, that's what I have to do. That's what I have to do. I only got one more car payment before I sell my car, because I'm not selling my car till after I come back from Indiana. So I got this month's car payment. I got this month's electric bill, which won't be paid till May. And that's my last two really big bills I got to pay. Everything else has already been paid for this month. But, they got to be paid. We're looking at quite a bit of money. Let me put it to you this way. I'm going to be paying out enough money that I can pay for my hotel, not my hotel, my apartment in the Philippines, and my electric bill in the Philippines, and probably have a little money left over. That's how much my bills are going to be that I still have to pay. But that's all right. Like I said, it's the end of it. We can see that light at the end of the tunnel, as the old saying goes. And it's not a train coming down the track.
Yep.
In the cartoons, you see that light and it turns out to be a train. And the cartoon runs them over. But yeah, so it is just, it's such a good feeling, to know you're finally done. It's hell getting this old, don't get me wrong. If I could be a 20-year-old and still working compared to this, I think I'd take being a 20-year-old. A lot better shape. Health-wise was a lot better. and but you don't get to go back in time. So you take what you got, be grateful for it, and look forward to the future. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm grateful for the life I've lived because I had a great time. I met some amazing people. I've been to some great places, including the Philippines. I was in Subic Bay while in the Navy, but I've been to Taiwan and Japan and Hawaii and all this because of the Navy. And Vancouver, Canada was why I was in the Navy. Uh, San Diego. So, like I said, I've been to a lot of places because of the Navy, and I've traveled a lot on my own. I've been down to New Orleans and I've been to Toronto and Montreal over here, Niagara Falls, uh, all, Nashville, Tennessee, a lot of different places on my own. And so, like I said, I've always enjoyed traveling. Uh, Although when I get to the Philippines, it's going to be more or less slow travel. I won't travel a lot at any one time. I'll spend most of my time in Cebu City. That's all right, Tim. I'm looking forward to saying, hey, how long, man? Look how long this. I'm just glad it's over. However long it takes me to get stuff done is how long it takes me to get things done. I've always been told I have a lot of patience. I mean, I've been on the phone for over an hour and didn't yell at anybody on hold, trying to get something done. I've done that a few times. I usually don't get upset about that kind of stuff. Uh, I'm not saying I won't. I don't know. You know, right now, my renewing my visa every month, every 2 months. I plan on doing my own. I mean, what else am I going to do? Pay somebody and they go there and set? I can go there and set. Yeah, it's like, what else do I have to do that day? I'll pick a day. I have nothing else to do. Go do it. And if it takes me all day, it takes me all day. As long as I got a bathroom, I'm all right. Uh, so, like I said, it's not like I'm gonna get over there. I know I can't change the Philippines. I'll have to change myself, and so that's what we're going to do. And I don't know what's going on over here. So there you go. For some reason, I was only getting part of my messages on this one phone. I had to shut the chat down and bring it back up.
I
Yeah,
can't see on my Xiaomi phone. I can't see a chat. I have to get the Samsung phone. I
yeah.
started noticing it yesterday.
Well, like I said, with me, I'm doing it on my laptop, and then I got
Uh,
it up on my cell phone. But my laptop shows the chat, but I can double check to see if one's frozen or the other because, uh, like I said, I just had one. I wasn't showing all the messages that it was supposed to be showing them all. It was showing all. It was supposed to be all messages, not top. And I had a couple of messages that I could see that came through on my laptop, but didn't on the cell phone. So I shut it down, brought it back up, and then it showed the chat messages that what was missing. So that's what you got to do. Oh, good thing today is a nice, easy day. I was going to shave today, and I was cleaning the sink out a little bit, and the stopper went all the way down, which it hadn't done that in a long, long time. And I couldn't get the stopper to come back up. So, hey, Anime, thanks for coming. So I had to call I went down to the office and told them so they could put in a work request. If I had a magnet, I could probably bring it out, but I don't have a strong enough magnet to take it out. And the water finally drained out on its own. I didn't have much in there, but I hadn't even started shaving yet. And I was, like I said, cleaning the sink out a little bit, wiping it out, getting it cleaned up. And I wanted to open it up because when I shave, I put shaving cream on the face. I wash it off my hands. Then I close the sink and fill the sink up so I can use it to clean the razor as I'm shaving. And I was like, nope, can't do that today. But that's all right. I can go a couple of days without shaving. I got a white beard. Most people don't see it anyway. It's starting to get long enough here in the chin. But Jay Farr, how you doing, Jay Farr? I noticed you spell Farr with 2 I's, but that's fine. Thanks for coming. Yeah, thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to my time in the Philippines coming up. As I call it, my next chapter in my life. We're doing the prelude now, which is retired, visiting family, taking care of this, getting rid of my stuff here in New York. Because let's say it doesn't work out in the Philippines and I end up coming back to the States. I'm not coming back to New York. So I'm not putting this stuff in layaway because I'm not coming back here. I'm done with the ice and the cold and the snow. I'm done with that. This winter was just brutal on me. It was really tough for me this winter. And so we're not going to deal with that anymore. At least not here in New York. I might go back to Indiana to save up some money and then go somewhere south where it's warm. And it depends on how much money I got when I go back home. If I got enough to just go back home and set myself up in the south, that's what I'll do. Like I said, I really don't want to deal with winter. I hate it. It's just this winter was really cold and it was really tough on me. It's the toughest winter I've had, and it wasn't that for me. It wasn't that cold. I mean, I've been through colder winters. Now there was a fairly long stretch where it was in the teens and 20s, but I don't recall it being down below zero. And I'm talking about Fahrenheit, people. And I've been through where it's been a couple of days below zero Fahrenheit, and that's usually when I. Yeah, I'm with you, Tim. The only time I want to deal with ice is in my drink, and I don't even like ice in my drinks. Hello, Jay Rose. How you doing? And
You gotta be careful with your ice over there in the Philippines.
well, I don't even like ice in my drinks here in the States.
Yeah.
I really don't. I always order even if I get a soda at a restaurant, I just tell them no ice. I really don't care for ice in my drinks.
Yeah, I ask them for little ice.
I ask for no ice.
Yeah.
I just don't want any ice in it. It's just that simple. And good morning, LJ Rose. I may be pronouncing it wrong. It's ELG, not G, JEY. ELJEY. LG?
OJ, I think. No?
Yeah, then LG Rose. So I'm sorry, LG. I don't know who you are. If you come a few times, you'll get a blue jacket. Can you tell me how you found my live stream? We're always wondering how people find us. We, like I said, today's my first official day of retirement, my first full day of retirement. I just finished work yesterday and I'm now done for the rest of my life. And I got 37 days till I leave for the Philippines. Tim, do you know LG? If you do, I'll give her a jacket. So just let me know. Like I said, I don't mind giving people jackets, but I don't want to give it to somebody I don't know. It's the first time I think I've seen them here. unless I know you guys know. And so we're trying to. Yeah, it's been a strange day today. Because, like I said, it just feels like a. Okay, Tim. Thank you for welcoming her to the chat. We appreciate that. It just. It feels like a normal Saturday, but I know it's not. You know, I know it's my official retirement date, and it will always be that from now on. I retired on April 10th. Our first day of retirement is April 11th. It'll always be that way. Just there's a few other dates will always be that way, no matter what. The day I quit smoking, I still remember that day. It was March 3rd. The day I went in the Navy, also March 3rd. Now, the day I went in the Navy was a Friday. The day I quit smoking was a Wednesday. I'll always remember that. So, like the day I got out of the Navy was October 16th, a Monday. You just remember certain dates because of the importance in your life.
I don't remember the day that I quit smoking. I remember the year, but I just don't remember the date.
I remember the date, the year I quit smoking. It was, like I said, March 3rd, 1999. The same year I went to China. I went to China in August, but I quit smoking in March. And like I said, maybe the reason I remember the date so much is because it was the same day I went in the Navy.
Yeah.
March 3rd, So your main channel is Michelle Ann Placero, but it's permanently restricted. That's why I use this channel of my daughters. Okay. Now, I don't know what you mean by permanent restrict. I've never restricted you that I know of. The only people I restrict is people that come in here and make derogatory remarks. And I don't mean about me. I don't care if you say something negative about me. But if you cuss or you put up, I had some people come in one time and they were putting links to porn.
Oh, yeah, that one no good.
I don't care if you like porn or not. That's your business, but you're not putting it in my channel. I don't need those links being posted there. I don't need you saying derogatory things about other people in the channel. Hey, Acorn Society, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming. Yeah, congrats is in order for me. It's been something a long time coming, retirement. I'm so happy that it's here. But, yeah, so it just, wow. I'm going to take his hat off, people. You can see my bald head. It just, oof. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, I'm going to grow the chin whiskers back because my passport has a picture of me with my chin whiskers. So I figured I'd have that until I get over to the Philippines, and I may shave it back off. I haven't decided. But I'm growing
You
it
can
back.
go to SM with a beard.
Huh?
You can go to SM with a beard in Christmas time.
Yeah, play Santa.
Yeah.
Because my beard's white.
Yep.
Now, my mustache, last time I grew the mustache, it's been a while. There was a little color in it, but not much. It looked, from a distance, it would probably look white or gray. And that's why I'm saying there's a little color, like maybe a grayish color instead of white. And the beard is actually white. These guys that here in the States, they got guys that grow real beards and they go and have their beards treated to turn them white. That's something I don't need. My beard is just naturally white. And it used to be a dark red. Well, hello, Horsey. How you
Yeah,
doing?
it's a different horse. It's not the same one from previous. It's probably got maybe 4 or 5 horses. It's a young one. It's a coat.
I
Got
see he
a
lets you pet him.
Yeah. It's got a stripe in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it, especially on the back side of his back,
Yeah.
back towards the tail.
All this should be starting growing up again with the rain that we had this week.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Tim. Over. I wouldn't be surprised in the Philippines if they don't have Santa. That wouldn't surprise me. I'm just saying here in the states, you go, and almost every mall, if not every, I've never seen a mall without a Santa. I even played Santa one year, back in what was that, '86, Christmas of '86. No, I didn't have my beard. Didn't have my own beard, and even if I did, it would have been red, not white back then. Uh, but I worked a guy that was working Santa Claus. He had to have a couple of days a week off, and I worked his days off. And my niece brought my oh no, it was my sister brought my niece in. Is that how long ago it was? She brought my niece in to have her picture taken with me playing Santa.
What's
And
neat?
yeah, so my mom had that picture. I don't know whatever happened to it, but yeah. So I played Santa in '86, and that was the same time that I started working for Securitas. At that time, I was working manpower and substitute teaching in Terre Haute. And between the two jobs, it was feast or famine. I either were really busy or didn't have any work. And so while I was playing Santa, Securitas was in charge of the security for the mall. And that's where their office was at. And the guard would come around every once in a while and he'd stop. He knew my brother, and he'd stop and we'd talk a little bit. And he says, look, if you want a full-time job, we're needing guards. Like I said, it was feast or famine, so I went down and got a job. And I started working a week before Christmas for Securitas. My start date was December 18th. And so, but I had to get trained and all that. So I've been doing it 39 years. I've been a security guard.
Long time.
Oh, yeah. If I'd have worked till December, this year, it would have been 40. But it's like, I don't want to hit 40. I don't care about
Nope.
that.
No.
Uh, I'm done with winter. I'd have to stay another year and go through all this again and go through another winter. Hope that it's, how should I say this? Hopefully it's got better weather. It's not as cold and not as snowy and not. It's like, no, I'm done. I decided last year that I wasn't going to do another winter, and I was leaning that way before the winter hit. I was already leaning towards not doing another year, and then when the winter hit, and it just, it was like I don't want to deal with this anymore. And so we're somewhere around October, November, somewhere in there is when I made the decision. I got to get out of here. I just got to. And so in December, I made my reservations. And when I made my reservations, I turned in my notice. I let them know then that I was going to be leaving. And I tell them exactly when I was going to leave. I said, well, I'm flying out here, but I'm not going to work till there. I'll let you know when I decide what day I'm going to retire. But it'll be before that. It'll be before the end of April. But it could be at the 1st of April. I just don't know yet. And so once I made the decision on when to retire, I told them that. So officially, I'm still on the books as being employed because I got vacation time. So they'll pay me my vacation. And then I'm, as far as they're concerned, well, they know I'm retired now, but I mean, they're not going to call me or anything like that. But as far as the pay goes, I'll still get paid for a while longer. I'm not sure how much. I didn't look. It'll be a week, maybe 2 at the most. But that's all right. That I don't care. I'm done. If I was really worried about it, I would have checked into it and made sure I worked enough time that I got an extra paycheck, a full paycheck. I may able to get a partial paycheck. I don't care. I'm done working.
Yeah.
And the guy that gave me that card about being on a 7-day weekend, starting my 7-day weekends, he's taking over my position. Gonna be working my days now. That's his. I worked with him yesterday because that was his normal day to work anyway. And so we worked together that day. Then he worked today for overtime because he's actually on the shift starting Tuesday. So that'll give him over 40 hours this week. Because they're a little short-handed at work, but I'm done. I'm sorry, I'm done. I got to get this stuff taken care of so I can leave. Michelle, thanks for coming. Michelle, life is here, Jerry.
Hey, Michelle.
So, yeah, good. She says, "Good evening, USA." That's right. Good morning, Philippines.
Yeah. Good morning, Southeast Asia.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, did you know that Michelle and Hannah Jane are sisters, Larry?
No, I did not know her and Hannah Jane were sisters. No, I did not know that.
Hannah Jane did a live stream last week, and she's the one that. I don't know if you can still hear me. The microphone is like.
I can hear you. Jerry. I can hear you.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, the Hannah Jane and Michelle are sisters because Hannah Jane did a live stream the other day.
Okay.
And that's the answer because he was in Cebu. Answer, do you know Michelle? Or even Christina Vlogs?
Yeah.
Yes, he said, Michelle's my sister.
Okay. So when I get together with Michelle, we'll have to get together with Hannah Jane as well at the same time. Because we'll get together. I'll buy them something to eat, and I got some presents I can give them. Nothing big, just I already told you. I think I got the refrigerator magnets of New York and Indiana.
Who's your magnet?
Yeah, I got those, and the one for Indiana shows my hometown of Terre Haute.
Hmm.
And I'll also have a couple other small things that I'll be giving out. But so yeah. We'll get together and either have pizza or Jollibee or chicken or something. And I'll have both of them come together. Now, you said Crystal Vlogs there too?
No, Christina is from Christina Vlogs is from also from Cebu, I believe, but no, not. I don't think they're related.
No, they're not. They're not. But I'm just saying
No.
I didn't know she was from Cebu either. I knew Michelle was from Cebu.
I thought she was from Cebu.
Yeah, they are. I said I don't know. I never knew where Crystal Vlogs is from.
Or
Okay,
Visayas.
I know Michelle is from Cebu.
Yeah, Michelle and Hannah Jane.
Mertz is from Cebu.
Yeah, Merns Pacquiao.
So I'll have to get together with Mertz and her family.
But the other ones like Raquel. She's from Leyte, I believe.
Where's Raquel from?
Leyte, over Eastern.
Yeah. Okay. So is Madeline. I'm trying to think of how to pronounce her name. CAP. Is it Melanie Capella?
Oh, yeah, that's Mel. Melanie.
Yeah, Mel's from Leyte too.
Yeah, that's where she's from.
Yeah. Well, Mel is. I think Mel or Raquel, one of them, I think, is related to Van Minnie.
No, okay.
If I remember right.
Melanie, not the Minnie that I met. I met Minnie with Orange Hagig.
No,
Anime.
I got to tell Tim something. Tim, it's not that Terre Haute has its own refrigerator magnet. It's just listed on the Indiana magnet. It doesn't have its own refrigerator magnet. No. It's the state map of Indiana is the magnet but it lists Terre Haute. It lists Indianapolis and a couple other places.
Yeah, it's like I guess Texas. Whenever you see Texas, it's got Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, San Antonio.
Yeah, that's what I
It
said.
just
Yeah,
has
Terre Haute happens to be one of the cities they show.
it's one of the yeah.
Yeah, and Michelle, yeah, Tim is in right outside of Angeles City in the Philippines. He lives he's got a house there that he lives in. So yeah, Tim's from New York, or I think you're from New York. Now you might have been from Canada. I know you lived in New York, and your sister's in Canada. So I'm not sure if you're from Canada or New York, but I know you're connected to both. And but yeah, it's kind of yeah. But yeah, like I said, I do know I want to take a few trips. I want to go up to see Tim. I want to go see Elvie. I want to go a few other places. I will go to Manila area. There's some vloggers up there that I know I'll go see. But yeah, it's it is what it is.
I like those mountain ranges there where Tim is, and there in Papanga, as you're driving from out of Manila going north, there's some to the I guess to the west, to the left side, and to the east side, but I'm not sure what mountain ranges they are. I don't think they're even volcanoes; it's just mountains.
Yeah,
They're in the Papanga area,
yeah,
Papanga and Tarlac.
yeah. Like I said, well, Tim is on Luzon Island.
Yep, and he's just
He's
because
he's in the Clark Angeles area.
he's in Papanga, and
Now
that's just south of Tarlac.
I was in Subic Bay, which is also in Luzon,
Yeah, and Zambales.
and although I did party a lot in Lungapo when I was there, but the base was in Subic Bay.
I want to visit.
And Tim says there's 2 volcanoes in his area.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of volcanoes in that vicinity.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, there's a lot of mountain ranges. It's once you leave Bulacan and you're between Papanga and Tarlac, you see all that.
Well, like I said, there's some areas I'd like to see, and I don't know if I'll get down to Subic Bay or Lungapo again. And if I do, it'll be one of the, it'll be after I visit quite a few other places. But yeah, it's an area that I could live in. Yeah, Tim says Tarlac is about an hour drive north of him.
Yeah, that's my. I stayed there 3 days last time in December,
Yeah,
but I want to, due to what happened to me in December, I won't be staying in Laguna anymore. So I'm planning on the Pangasinan or Laguna.
yeah.
But I would definitely.
Go ahead.
I do want to visit for Tim. I do want to visit Mexico. There in Papanga,
Okay.
the city of Mexico, or municipality.
Oh, no, I understand. When I was working in Terre Haute at Alcan, it's an aluminum company, they used to have a delivery. And they were always saying they were going to Mexico after that. It was I'm thinking, well, okay, and then I found out they were talking about Mexico, New York.
Oh well,
But they would go to Mexico and pick something up and then go. I think a lot of the drivers came out of Canada. See, Alcan was Aluminum Canada. That's where the main plant was at, or the main corporation headquarters was at. And hey, folks, I'm going to have to shut this one down. I think the CR is calling for me. Unless you
All right.
want to work for a while, Jerry.
No, we're fine. We understand. I'm gonna get starting getting ready for. I'm gonna go to Mexico country tomorrow morning.
And Jerry says Mount Pinatubo is west of me and Mount Ararat is east of me.
Okay, yeah. Manitoba was the one that erupted back in the 80s or somewhere like that.
I remember that erupted in the 80s. Do remember seeing that. Uh, that was the
But,
military was still there when that one erupted.
yeah. No, we understand where you got to go. So I'm going to say goodbye as well
Okay.
because it's almost 8 o'clock here.
Yeah. I've been going about 50 minutes. I was going to go
Yeah.
longer, but not that kind of day today.
No,
So I
no, we
want to thank
understand.
everybody for coming. I'm going to shut this one down.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yep. Good night now, Jerry. Take
All
care.
right. Likewise. Bye.
Bye. And so anyway, like I said, I'm going to shut this one down. I hope to see a lot of you, or well, as many as I can when I'm in the Philippines while I'm there. I want to say thank you for coming. Remember now, be kind to each other. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Plus, have fun. Bye, everybody. Take care.